Moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring. Moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello, everybody. I do apologize for coming on later than I usually am. I know I said 7:21. I was having some technical difficulties and trying to get myself together. But thank you for tuning in. If you aren't on, I'm going to let people come in. I know it's been a while. I do apologize for not coming on. It's just been a lot back to back. Before this whole stuff started going on with coronavirus, I had a lot of color guard events and different things that I was going to, and it just took a lot, and I was getting distracted in certain things. But I am back. I am glad to be back with my show, Kaylin's Caring Connection, the Inspiring Moments portion, and I'm just really glad to be able to be back on. So right now, while I'm talking, if you are on, take the time to share with somebody, tag somebody, call somebody, tell them to come in real quick so they can get this amazing message, because I really just wanted to give this to everybody. I was encouraged not just by myself, by church, by my mom, just by certain people, just encouraging everybody with everything that's going around. Because as you know, the coronavirus is going on a new strand, and there's a lot of things on the news and just everywhere trying to scare people and try to get them to believe that, oh, it's coming after you and that you have to be fearful over everything going on. But you don't. You can be precautious, but you don't have to be fearful. So I am glad to be on. Like I said, Kaylin's Caring Connection, once everything in the world slows down and we can get everything together, we'll be thinking of new ideas. I am always thinking about stuff. I had the chance to volunteer with somebody to help pass out certain things to certain families, and I'm hoping to be able to do that later. But as of right now, because of everything that's going on, that is prohibiting me. But I am just glad to be on. So if you haven't already, like I always say, subscribe to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel. You can go back and look at previous Inspiring Moments videos, look at certain things that I've done in the past, and just be able to become inspired or hear some encouraging words when you need to. You can also visit the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. That is spelled with KCK, and Kaylin is spelled Kaylin, and you can go on there and look at different things that I've done. You can look at my motivation for being able to start Kaylin's Caring Connection. You can also get the link to that YouTube link, and get a link to the Facebook page to go see everything that is on there, all the pictures, all the different videos that I've done, and just certain things that we post on the page. Go like it, follow it, share it with people. But yeah, I really just want to have a fresh start. I am trying to do bigger things with Inspiring Moments and just be able to inspire as many people as I can. So if you haven't seen the topic, the title of the topic today is Faith Over Fear. And when I say faith over fear, I'm meaning like there's a lot going on, and some people see faith, they don't look at it from a spiritual perspective, and you don't always have to look at faith from a spiritual perspective, because the definition is just a strong belief in something. You're believing, you don't know what you are seeing or expecting, but you're believing in it. And spiritual faith is when you are believing in God, you know He's going to do things. There's everything going on in the world, and people are trying to get certain remedies and do certain things to keep people from getting the coronavirus, so they're trying to strike fear in people's heads. You don't have to be fearful. You can have faith and believe that, yes, I see all this stuff going on in the news, but I can pray and know that if I'm praying and believing that I'm not going to get the coronavirus, it's not going to touch you, no problem, sickness, anything is going to come towards you, because you have that faith and that belief that you can do anything that God has told you you can do. Faith will take you far greater places than fear ever could. And when that means that when you believe and you have faith, you can do things that you never thought you could. If you have faith, instead of saying, oh, this is going to happen and that's bad, and I'm fearful that I might do something wrong, or I might get sick, or I might not be able to perform in the situation that I need to. When you have faith, you're believing. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm taking a leap. I'm taking a step of action, and just to be able to say that I'm going to do it. I may not know. It's like with volunteering. You could go out and get as much stuff to volunteer. You may not know how many people will show up, or if you'll have enough, or if you will be able to do everything that you want to do. But if you have faith and believe that God is a provider and that He'll do everything for you, then you'll be able to accomplish anything that you need to. Faith is always there, and it helps people do certain things. And when you are looking at the news and everything that's going on, especially as a child, because I know some people can say, well, I don't know if I have this amount of food, or you're getting fearful because you're seeing all these things on social media with certain people talking about the coronavirus. You don't have to be scared. You may not recognize God in your life, but God is there watching over you, protecting you, keeping you, and you don't have to be afraid. God has brought you through things before, and He will bring you through things again. Make a decision every day to choose faith over fear. You don't have to be fearful. You don't have to believe everything that everybody says. Get the right information before you start listening to everything that people are saying, because a lot of stuff is going on in the news, and you may think that every little thing that they say is true, but that's not always the case. They may exaggerate it, but there's a lot of things that go on, and the news generally has things that are breaking news. I don't really see a lot of times good news on the news, because they're always trying to sometimes strike fear. You don't have to be fearful. Everything that's going on is not here to make you scared. The fear that's coming in your heart is coming from the devil, and that's just the basis of everything. I can't put it on anybody else or put it to anything else. It is the devil's trying to strike fear in your heart, because he knows that if he can get inside of you and make you think that, oh, this is something that's coming to harm me and I'm not going to be able to make it through, then he's going to defeat you without you even experiencing or seeing anything going. Just the view and the thought of seeing others makes you fearful. You don't have to be fearful. Feed your faith. When you feed your faith, it causes your fears to starve to death. When you start saying, I'm going to believe, even if I don't know. I'm going to have faith and know that God is going to protect me, and that everywhere I go, I'm not going to go in certain places. Now, when you are doing that, like I'll give the example of the coronavirus. There's a lot of things going on. Don't be like as a child, because I know some people are like, well, this isn't that serious, and they're making jokes about it. It is a serious thing, so you need to take precautions. Now, you don't have to be fearful about it and be scared to go anywhere, but don't go places that they tell you not to go to. Don't go out in open places where they're explaining to you that you may come in contact with somebody with the coronavirus, or you may do certain things. Don't put yourself, basically just don't put yourself in the situation where you could get it. If you stay away and take your precautions and do that, then you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about certain things going on. But don't just say you're going to have faith and then you try to put yourself in the situation where I have faith in God, so I'm just going to go walk into a group of people and expect that I'm going to be okay. Don't put yourself in a situation where you could potentially harm yourself. You can have faith, but you don't have to try God, if that makes sense. You don't have to have faith and say that God is going to do this, and I can just tempt God that if I say you're going into a place where there's a bunch of germs and you're seeing everything, I'm going to this place and I'm going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen to me. Well, if you're walking into a place that has germs, what do you expect to come on to you? Don't put yourself in a situation where you feel like God is just always going to be there. Because we can pray to God and we can do all of this, but that doesn't mean He's always going to honor everything that we say, because we don't have the right relationship or the right faith with him. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of people aren't able to go anywhere. They're closing stores, they're closing restaurants, they're closing certain things. This is a time where you can, if you don't have a relationship with God and you know someone who can help you, that your family, ask them to allow you to help you to develop one. There's a lot of things going on. There's time where you have free time on your hands. Read the Bible. Do something. You don't even have to just do something spiritually. Stop complaining. You can do a lot. I learned that because I thought that this was going to be boring, but I barely draw. And you can ask my Bob, you can ask other people. I draw when I feel like it. But over the course of this whole week, that has been the main thing that I've been doing, because it's something that I can do to allow me to keep myself occupied. You have stuff going on right now. You have free time with not being able to go somewhere. Take the time to use it wisely. Whether that's doing something that you need to get done, cleaning something up that you've never touched or you haven't gotten to, do stuff that you need to do. Develop a relationship with God. Pray. Ask God to help you and to give you wisdom with certain things. And the crazy thing is that a lot of kids my age, okay, of course, some of us depend on technology because that's just the way it is. But you take some time to get out of that. Do something different. Go outside. Take a breath of air. Do something with your family. You have time right now. Use it wisely. Because even if it's just the fact of you spending time with someone that you may see them on a regular basis, but you don't know how much time you have with them. You never will. But as long as you use the time that you have wisely and just have faith and believe in certain things, you can do it. A lot of things are going on in the world, and I don't want anyone to be fearful. Yes, we all take precautions. We all don't want to get the coronavirus. Yes, we are washing our hands, which you should be doing on a normal basis. But washing your hands, doing certain things, we're taking the precautions, but you don't have to sit in your house and be fearful. You don't have to not go anywhere or not do certain things just because you feel like the big mind of fear is around you. Take that away. I know it's going to take time because you're seeing all these things. Take some time away from the news. You don't have to always watch the news. Work on your faith to help you with your fears. Your fears are fear is going to always be there, but you don't have to let it affect you. You may have a certain thought, or I may not think I can do that, but you need to have faith to be able to, when that type of thought or emotion or something comes, that you can block it and say, yes, this is going on, but I believe that with everything going on, I'm going to be okay. Everything else in my life is going to be okay. And faith and fear both demand something. They demand you to believe in something that you cannot see. When you have faith, you're believing that God's going to do something that you can't see. You don't know physically what he's going to do, but you believe that he will work a miracle. When you have fear, you have to believe, you're believing that something bad may happen, or you're staying fretful or fearful because you don't know what is going on and you feel like something is going to happen. They both demand you to believe something, but you don't have to allow it to affect you. Choose which one you're going to believe in. If you're going to have faith or you're going to have fear. Choose one, because I personally choose to have faith. I see things going on. Yes, I'm 14, and there's other people, other 14-year-olds across the entire nation right now. Some of them are fearful, and some of them aren't taking it that serious. This is a virus, so you need to take the precautions, but you don't have to sit in fear. You don't have to be scared because you feel like something is going to happen to you. As long as you keep praying and believing that God has your back, you will be fine. You will be able to maintain. Choose faith over doubt. Choose faith over fear. Choose faith over the unknown and the unseen. And choose faith over negativity. Choose faith in everything that you do. Choose that you're going to believe in something. Believe that you can conquer all things through Christ that strengthens you. You know that you can do anything that God has called you to do. You know that He's going to keep you. He won't put you in harm's way. He won't allow you to be able to go in certain situations that He know that you can't handle. So trust God and have faith. Don't be doubtful. Don't doubt everything that's going on, because everything happens for a reason. People are seeing the world, the pandemic, everything that's going on. They're seeing it as something that could be bad. But everything happens for a reason. God allowed it to happen for a reason. He wouldn't put anything on us that we couldn't handle. So don't be doubtful, because this is happening for a reason, to get people's attention and for them to recognize certain things that are going on in their life. So don't be doubtful. Don't be fearful. Don't have a negative attitude about everything. Yes, you can change your negative attitude into something positive. I may not have all the food that I want, but I have the food that I need. I may not have everything that I want, but I have everything that I need. As you can look at certain situations in your life. Yes, you see other people. You can always look in a situation when you feel like you have it in a bad way. You can always look at someone else and see that they have it worse off than you. So some of us may be sitting here complaining, I don't have this. I don't have the necessary food that I would like to eat right now. Or I don't have certain things. Do you have food? Do you have a place to live? Do you have shelter? Do you have the basic necessities, the different things that are keeping you from getting harmed? Soap and water, certain things. Some people don't have that right now. You need to be thankful for what you do have. And the person who's provided that for you is God. You have some of the things that you need. So don't allow yourself to just stay in a negative mindset with everything going on. Have faith. But don't get like a boastful head and be like, well, everything is just handed to me. No, I promise you, God helped you with some of that, whether you want to recognize that or not. He helped you with everything, not some of that. Excuse what I said. God provided everything for you. So why have a negative attitude? Give thanks. And everybody, we're having faith, we're doing certain things, but don't forget to thank God for everything. Because there's a lot of things going on. You see people daily are getting cases. Every day that you don't have a sickness or you don't have the coronavirus, tell God thank you. Because there's things going on, and it could be you. It could be someone you know. Give thanks to God, because you don't have to go through everything. You don't have to be healthy. You don't have to have the things that you do have. They were given to you for a reason. So stay thankful even through this entire situation. And I want to really end off with this. Let your dreams be bigger than your fears. Let your actions be louder than your words. And let your faith be stronger than your feelings. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of people are going through certain things, don't know whether they'll have this the next day or whether they'll have everything that they need. Have faith. If you feel doubtful about something, pray about it. Ask God to help you. Let your faith be stronger than your feelings. Don't just allow yourself to think that this keeps happening and fueling yourself to do things and have certain attitudes, because you're going through things. Everybody is. Everyone generally goes through things on a normal basis. It's not just the coronavirus and everything that's going on. Other people are going through certain things too. Whether that's issues at home, whether that's having suicidal thoughts or certain things going on. There's more going on in the world than just the coronavirus. Have faith. Help others if you can. Be there for each other, because there's a lot going on, and all we need right now is people who are willing to help and care for others and just be there for each other. There's a lot that we can do to help, and there's just be safe in everything that you do. Have faith. Don't sit here and be fearful. If you are watching the news or you're looking at certain things and you feel like you're getting fearful, stop looking at it. You don't have to sit there and look at it. It's just you sitting there. That's why you have a remote. You can change the channel. You can look at anything else. If you feel like you're getting fearful, don't sit there and keep watching things. There's a lot that you see with a lot of deaths going on, a lot of certain things, but a lot of people are looking at the recoveries that are happening too. Something negative may happen, something positive is still happening in that. Take time to look at the positive things going around. That is all I really wanted to say. Also, I just want everybody to, of course, with everything going on, be safe. Don't put yourself in a situation. If they tell you not to go in large groups, don't do it. Don't be disobedient. Don't do certain things, because that's how a lot of people are ending up getting certain things right now, because they're not listening to what people are saying. Be precautious, but don't be fearful. Make sure you're washing your hands. Even besides the coronavirus, I think everybody should wash their hands, because you use the bathroom over and over and you should be washing your hands. But that's another piece. And I just want everyone to enjoy their break. Be safe for the kids. Yes, I know we don't have work right now. We don't have certain things. Take some time to find something for you to do, whether that's you're watching TV. Look at your work. Look at your assignments that you don't have to do right now. Study for certain things, or just go over the material. Go over certain things that you don't see. Pick up a new hobby. Do something different, but don't sit there and complain to your parents that you can't do anything or that you don't have certain things. Yeah, but just enjoy the break that we do have, because yes, we have a lot going on right now and you're worried about certain things, but I know I'm going to enjoy my break, because if there's certain things that could have happened, we don't have to have a break right now, but you do. There may be certain things that you just need a break from, or this is the time you could take to just get away from certain friendships or certain things that you have. Be smart about this situation. I love you all. Like I say, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel. Please look at the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. Please follow the Facebook page. And if the Lord says the same, I will be back on next Sunday. I really am excited just about new upcoming things that will come for Inspire Moments. And I am just very, very glad to be able to come on tonight. I hope everyone has a marvelous Monday tomorrow. If you have to go to work tomorrow, be safe. Do everything that you need to do. And I love you all. And I will see you all next Sunday. Bye.